Hi there, my name is Andrea Mai, and this is Gene Skaggs. I am a certified quantum touch practitioner. Gene is a level 1 and level 2 instructor of quantum touch as well as a practitioner. So we're going to talk a little bit today about Alzheimer's and dementia and how you might use quantum touch to work on those issues. So Alzheimer's disease is a neurodegenerative disease characterized by memory loss. And Gene is going to point out some of the parts of the brain and the body that we might focus on when we're running energy to treat that or to start to unblock energy that is stuck in those areas. So
thank you very much, Andrea. And again, our information will be on the at the end of the videos, right?
At the end of the video. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. What we're going to do is talk about running energy. Now, on my other videos, we've explained it, so we're not going to go into that. I'm going to show you the areas that you would work on with somebody that has Alzheimer's or dementia. We're lumping them together. I know there's some differences, but it still has to do with memory loss and stuff like that. The first thing you would want to work is the hippocampus part of the brain, and they have actually found, quantum physics has actually found that running energy into that part of the brain actually grows new brain cells. So whether the person has Alzheimer's, dementia, or they've been using a lot of drugs or under a lot of stress, not eating properly, all those things actually shrink the brain, and this will create new brain cells. So that's the number one area you want to work on. And then in your thymus, which is right in here, it's a little rectangular uh, gland. And this part right here, it actually shrinks as we get older, especially with all the stuff that we do. But in the thymus, which is the head cause the immune system, lymphatic system, you have what's called stem cells. And stem cells are blank cells. They morph into what they're directed to do. So we're going to tell it to grow new brain cells, and it just does what you tell it. Okay. Now there's two other places in the brain. I would work in the basal ganglia, which is located in the midbrain, and that produces dopamine. And that's what gives the person a high, that's what heroin addicts get, that's what runners get. That's, if you're a singer, you just got through performing, all that high that you get, that produces dopamine, so that will take care of that. And then right here in kind of the third eye area, you have what's called the pituitary gland. And the pituitary gland produces oxytocin, and that's a love molecule in the body. So when someone has Alzheimer's or dementia, they kind of lose memory, they get angry at themselves, they don't love themselves. So this would really help in that area. So those are the areas, the main areas that I would work on, and the heart would be a nice place to work on quantum physics wise and quantum touch wise. Now, what I like to do is I like to give people things to do to be proactive in their healing process. And the first thing would be, kind of watch their diet, sugar and anything that produces, grains that produces inflammation. That's the number one reason for, brain cells, the loss of brain cells. So you got to really kind of watch their diet and as to what they eat and get proper things right in there. Another thing is you could have them watch little clips. I don't want to say a whole movie because they probably don't have the attention span for that, but just little clips, something that's funny that they like, that's laughter that kicks in, the dopamine, and it also helps with the oxytocin right in there. So, and then what I like to do is I like to give people what I call memory exercises. So you want to keep it real small, something that they like, I don't know, a lot of people in the military, they go back to the military time, they really like talking about that, or maybe the birth of a child, or something that they like that it's real simple, and have them tell you about it, and then 2 minutes later have them tell you about it again, and do that for a little while, just a little short thing, something maybe 2-3 sentences at the max that they can tell you, and then do that for a while, and then maybe the next day, instead of 2 minutes apart, put it 3 minutes apart. It's kind of like a muscle. If you've been quarantined for 3 years, or 18 months and haven't been out of the house, you go out and take a 5-mile walk, your body's kind of being probably a little sore. So this is a good mental exercise for them. So I'm going to let Andrea tell you how to get the information, get in contact with us, and subscribe to us. And there's a whole bunch of other videos on there, about 15 of them, isn't there?
I'm getting there.
Okay, we're getting close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, what you were saying, it's really about accessing a memory that's connected to a lot of joy, right?
Right.
That's really going to bring in all of those natural,
Mm-hmm.
the dopamine and
Right.
all of those
Oxytocin.
beautiful hormones and chemicals that our bodies naturally create a good feeling in our bodies, and are very healing. So yeah, stress and anxiety, as Gene mentioned, that's something that I focus a lot on with clients and in my writing. And inflammation, I'm producing a new magazine called Be Well Magazine, and this issue is actually going to be on inflammation. So
Good.
funny that
There
you
you go.
said that.
Right.
So I'll put the link to that when it's available in the video show notes, or the whatever they call those down below. The description of the video below. So, but that's it. Connect with Gene. Connect with me if you'd like to explore quantum touch, do a session, maybe take a class from Gene. He was my instructor, and he does a fantastic job, and he takes you wherever you want to go with it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.